Y'all, so it is Turtle Key, Unorthodox Nurse here, just doing a random video. I just want to talk about leaving situations when they no longer serve you, whether it's short term or long term. So I actually quit my job. I had it for approximately 3 to 4 weeks. I haven't worked in a while, so I was excited for the change. I currently decided that I was going to take a break from traveling and I wanted to get a local job. Since I am back in school, I just wanted some normalcy. Plus, I would like to date seriously, and it's kind of hard for me personally to date when I'm chasing money and when I'm working at night. I'm always tired. So I was like, all right, let's make some changes, let's make some adjustments, and let's get a local job. So I get a local job, and when I say this job was not working for me from like day one, it was very unprofessional. And I would say it was more unprofessional for the first few situations, more personally unprofessional, like, or how someone verbally spoke to other people, and just a lot of gossip. I saw like the floor being very toxic. I'm like, all right. I mean, I'm not gonna, it is what it is, to each his own. I know when you work on a unit, there's a lot of females. I don't like to associate gossiping with females and drama with females, but it is what it is, right? I just felt really uncomfortable. It was a lot of gossiping, a lot of toxicity. But the kicker is what got me is when I started seeing situations that can affect my license and affect patient care. Like, at the end of the day, I care about patients and I want patients to be safe. And I also care about my license and I want my license to be good. So I worked there for 3 to 4 weeks, and one night, it was like the last straw for me. I'm like, hell no. When I got on the shift, a nurse was supposed to give me updates. She never gave me updates. She never gave me a report. I was like, okay. I've been a nurse for 3 years. I'm a baby nurse, but I've never ever seen that happen. Like, you're required to give a report. Even if nothing happened, just say, hey, heads up, nothing happened. All is good. Have a good night. See you tomorrow or whatever. No, this lady didn't give me a report. So that was like when I was like, yeah, it's time for me to get up out of here. And then once I got a new patient on the floor, and the new patient was in the room for an hour and a half, and we had no idea. The patient had TB, so the door was closed, and the patient was on the opposite side of the unit. So, I mean, we didn't have any idea. Mind you, I'm still doing like training. I think it was for about 12 weeks or 8 weeks. I'm like halfway through my training. I was like, absolutely not. So I had, it just so happened that my manager came to me. He was like, oh, how's everything going? And I was like, I can't do this. This is so unprofessional. And I'm not gonna lie, normally I would leave a job, and if I seen a lot going on that's crazy, I would just leave. I don't have time for the drama. I don't have time. I'm here to get my coin and keep it moving. But as I'm growing as a nurse, it truly is about patient care. It truly is about voicing your opinion and being a change agent so that patients' care is at its best, right? Toxicity should never be allowed. I believe that nurse bullying greatly affects your patient care, because if I come into a work environment and I'm not feeling welcomed or I feel uncomfortable, I'm not gonna move and shake and do what I need to do, right? Especially for some people, they're a little bit more fickle than others. I may not be able to move and shake how I need to take care of my patients, because I just feel like this weight on my shoulder. So I express to the manager, my feelings about the toxicity and about the gossiping and about, the actions or things that was taking place that could affect patients, like, greatly, how things really need to be changed and how I am no longer working there. So That morning when she asked me, I decided to terminate my job there, and it was very unplanned, but I was just fed up. And I'm thankful that I do have not only an active license, but I also have experience. So, you know, at the end of the day, I can get up and get another job. But the point of this being is that never stay in a place that's dangerous, and never stay in a place that you really feel uncomfortable in. You know, depending on your situation, everyone may not have the situation where they can just, quit a job like that. But if you feel like you're in an environment, always be looking for the next. Look for the next job. And if you want, stand up and express your feelings and express what's going on, because that's how you make change. That's how you make change in this field. So, quick little rant, but I just wanted to talk about that. And yeah, bye guys.